Welcome to the live, family. As you're coming on, I am just getting organized. I was in the bath and lost track of time doing the weekly energy tip report, so bear with me. As you're coming on though, say hello, let me know how you're feeling. And for all of those that are watching the replay right now, I will be turning the camera around in a moment. Thank you very much. I'm just finishing getting ready. I still have a towel in my hair. Hey, Carolyn Jones, thank you for joining, sister. Sling Hollywood, brother, how you doing? Just getting ready, guys. I was still in the bath. Can you hear me over the music, or do I need to turn it down? Luna, I'll turn it down a little bit more anyway, just in case. What you're listening to right now is called I Am Soul by Nibbana. So yeah, I'm just putting some clothes on properly and getting myself sorted and stuff, because yeah. Anyways, this is where I do free mini reads. At the moment I have a sale on my astrology natal charts, guys. $50 for the first 20 people, and I've already had 4 or 5 people buy, so there's 15 left available. And as of 1st of September, all my prices are going back to what they were and being raised and everything like that. All my discounts are being removed. So, yeah. Hey, Nikki. As you're jumping on, please let me know how you're going, how you're feeling. I'm going to turn the camera around soon. I'm just taking this towel out of my hair. And, yeah. Can you hear me okay over the music, or do we need to ditch it, guys? You're hoping to make it by Friday? Beautiful, Luna. Yeah, let's do it, babe. It's been a long time in the running, huh? Alright, I'll turn this heater off. I think I'm ready, guys. I'm gonna look fluffy and everything, but still, no makeup, anything like that. I just had to throw some clothes on. Alright. Quite disorganized, but I'm here. I'm just gonna move the camera. Oops, a daisy. All right, sweet as. Let's flick this camera around. How do I do that? Oh, there it is. Yay! Hi, how is everybody doing? Thank you so much for being here. Hey Nettie, my love, how are you? Someone's requested to jump on. I'm sorry I don't do that on these lives, because when you have somebody on a live with you, Instagram won't let you download it. And all of these replays in particular get put up onto YouTube. So, Fram Boos Sour. Hi, how are you? How has everybody been feeling this past week? Come on, drop it in. The energies aren't easing up anytime soon, guys. I just did the weekly energy tip report, which is going to be edited and uploaded after I finish this tonight. And yeah, I got guided as well to pull a Lightworker Oracle card for everybody tonight, which is something new. Fram says a bit funny. You're feeling a bit funny? I've had a headache all day today, if I'm going to be real with you. And I mean, I feel like it's sinusy related. I feel like I've got pressure in this side of my sinus. And I'm just going to pause the music because I feel like I have to yell over it like I'm in a club. So let me take... Alright, I just took the Wi-Fi off, guys. That's why it glitched a little bit. It's not you, it's my end, okay? So today is definitely a weird day. Yes, it has been. And Luna says that was me. I was hit the wrong thing. I meant to hit a question, not add to live. Oh, cool. Well, yes. So, please, everyone who is new and is just checking this out for the first time, welcome. Thank you so much for checking out the space. And for all my new followers and everything like that, I'm reactivating this account as my predominant account. I'll still be sharing across the other 3. Spirits told me I need all 3, so they're staying. We drop a question in the question box right there. You get 2 free questions. Please inbox this to your friends, as many as you wish, and share this for me. I'm just finding one particular person who WhatsApped me a moment ago. There she is, done. All right, awesome. And I'm going to clear this. Hey, Brandon, nice of you to join. All right, so hiking with Lulu. And what's that? There's too much jam out there. That's epic. That's an epic name. All right, did I miss anybody? No? I got everybody? Sling, are you still around? Thanks for jumping on, bro. I must be doing something wrong, can't hear. Yeah, I'm not on mute. I've got my volume all the way up. Maybe jump off and then come back on. Nettie? All right. Yeah, so I'll start. We'll pull a Lightworker Oracle card for everyone because I got told to do that to start off with tonight. And then I'm going to have to get my sage and do the saging because I normally sage the deck for everyone. I've been trying to get rid of this headache all day and it's not shifting. So I feel I have to check a girl in the universe. Definitely check out her because I have to find out what's going on with the Schumann because I feel like there's this massive pressure here and it's all in my, like I've been doing these ones where you press underneath here and you rock your head back and forth to help shift. And I've been also doing under the eyebrows as well, guys, because that helps relieve the third eye pressure that we sometimes get. Nettie can hear us now. Fantastic. And I have one question come through already. Amazing. Let me just get this deck. I'm starting to get like, my body's starting to feel really charged with energy, like, you know, like that right now. I feel it has something to do with the Schumann resonance that's going on. And considering with this Aqua full supermoon that we just had, that was really, really horrifically like strong energy, on top of what we've already been experiencing the last 6 to 8 weeks. So if you haven't checked out my, the transmission for that on my YouTube channel, I did a full presentation, deep dive astrology into it, tarot reading, and yeah, I would love for you to check it out because it's kind of something old school that I'm bringing back. Hale says, my mum has had a massive headache today. Yes, I feel it's all predominantly based around my left eye, and into, it feels like I need to have my sinuses drained or something. Mez, lovely of you to join, been a long time. Let me just get this sage going. I light my candles. Yeah. I'm really unorganized tonight, guys. I'm so sorry. I thought I was doing well, and then I got impromptually guided to record the weekly energy tip in the bath, doing a voice, like a voice memo thing, right? And I kind of lost track of time doing that, and that's why I was late, so I'm sorry. But I've got one question come through already. Nobody else is really chatting. Kate Clark loves. Hi, Kate. Nice of you to join, sister. Catherine is such a beautiful name. And Mez Eugenio Ibarra. Is that Spanish? I feel like I need to really roll that double R. Ibarra. Brrr. The sage is not wanting to light, guys. Anyways. Oh, I did a little bit. Fran, beautiful. Did you pop, are you the second question that's just come up in the question box there? I've got 2 come through already. Yeah, so go and check out as well after this the Aqua full supermoon video. There's a transmission and then a deep dive into the astrology and then a tarot card pull. And it's all time-stamped so that, you know, you can skip the bits that you don't give a shit about. Okay? because I know how annoying that is when someone puts up an 1.5 hour long video and there are no timestamps. So it's all time-stamped for you. Yes, we're getting the sage going. Thank you, Grandfather Fire. My deck of cards, anyways, sits with my celestite crystal, my geode on it. Anyway, so I know she's good. It's just a nice practice to have. So, put you up there. And we'll get the Lightworker oracle going. Care Bear, Kath Dim, how are you? 4 questions coming through. Beautiful. Keep bringing it, everyone. Beautiful. Oh, hi, Mez. Yep. Nice to see you. I'm good, thanks. How are you? I'm going to get rid of that. Just questions in here, please, guys. Thanks. Explosive changes over here. Do I sign for a new card? Okay, cool. Questions. 3 questions. Beautiful. So, I feel really disorganized, guys. Sorry. Alright. Beautiful. Care Bear. Celeste. What a gorgeous name. Oh, I just had a flashback of a Celeste I did theatre with when I was a young girl. Oh, she was so lovely. Alright, so let's do this. Lightworker oracle for the collective, please, Spirit. What do we have? Whoop, whoop. These cards are so big for my hands to be able to shuffle, but here we go. Thank you, Spirit. Beautiful. Here it is. Yeah, family of light. You can't make it up. You can't make it up. Can you see that well? Family of light. And this, thank you so much. I just got told this is, it's a 17 as well, which is an 8, guys. But they just showed me when I did that quick message for everybody when I was in my car a month or so ago, about how we're meeting our families by October. And then we've got 10 people on the live right now. Amazing. Thank you so much for joining. All right, so family of light, number 17. It's very strange that I felt like that I was told to do this for everybody tonight. So perhaps somebody is needing some guidance, but they're not sure on what to ask. So that's the only thing I can think of. So maybe this card is for them. If this is the case, I really hope that it serves. All right, so this card, the family of light, the limits that much of the humanity place on their love. I'm going to start that again. It's hard to hold the card and yeah, I feel out of it. All right. The limits that much of humanity place upon their love, that they will love their own family, country, religion, or community better than they love those on the outside. Do not restrain your heart. You are capable of loving humanity, of loving all creation on earth as extended spiritual family. You will love all as your own. You are meant to belong to the broader family of light. It says, while some souls have incarnated to learn about us and them, others have the purpose of teaching unconditional, all-embracing love. You are one of these. You have taken life to love the many, not just the few. For this life purpose to be anchored, issues in your biological family may keep you from bonding with them in a typical way. Perhaps you were the odd one out in your family, the one whom no one really understood. Perhaps you felt loved but couldn't live the way your family seemed comfortable to live. Maybe you lost family members through divorce, disease, depression, and death, or through addiction or emotional immaturity that left you disconnected from key family members. If your father figure was absent, whilst you must do the emotional healing work to process that pain, understand the purpose of the absence for your own spiritual connection to remain intact, pure, and powerful. If your mother figure was absent, whilst you are advised to do the emotional work to process that pain, understand the purpose of that absence for you to look beyond your immediate family to find your place and find yourself belonging to and being devoted to the entire human race. This pain was part of how you remained unconditioned by the more typical family bonds. Whilst these bonds are necessary, I'll put the card up for you again. These bonds are necessary for many souls to experience their life lessons. The difficulty you may have experienced regarding them helped push you to become a child of love. You had to seek family in expansive ways, remaining open as you search for love rather than feeling satisfied by your immediate tribe and close to those outside it. You can come through your experience not as a victim of circumstance, but as an empowered soul. Process it, heal, forgive, and step into the spiritual blessings gained through your atypical relations with your biological family. Although you were not meant to belong in a traditional way to your family of origin, you shall not be denied the love you need. You are here to help build a human family joined by more than blood or legal union. It will not just be you loving the world, but the world loving you. The power of your heart to give and receive love shall not be wasted. So it is time to gently undo the patterns of attempting to fit in. Instead, trust that you're exactly as you were meant to be. When you do, your magnetism will draw love and friendship from those who vibrate at a similar level of consciousness to you. So leave past hurts and rejection behind. You no longer need them to grow. Be brave. Pray to connect to your family of light, not only in spirit, but also here on earth. Let them in and know that you belong here in spirit and in body, to be loved, held, touched, listened to, and accepted just as you are. I love that. That's so beautiful. So I hope that reached whomever it was meant for and needed reminding of that. Sarah, lovely of you to join. A peck, nice of you to see, nice to see you. Beautiful. I have 6 more questions here. All right, so first cab off the rank. Let's go. Luna. Explosive changes over here. Hell yes, sister. Beautiful. Do I sign for a newer car? Thank you. They're telling me something. Oh, Lover's card is cut, but I haven't started really. That's a contract. That's a decision as well. But I'm feeling like yes. You're so welcome, Nettie. Luna, there's something about, like, are you doing one of those things where it's like you're on a contract, like you're on a lease car or something? Is it something like that? Hey Louise, lovely of you to join. I feel, Luna, if it's a lease car and you've only got like 2 or 3 months over or whatever, do you have to pay a different fee or something? You have to pay the difference or something to switch over? How does that work? Yes, ma'am, it's financed. Yeah, I thought so. Have a look to see if you're going to need to pay out that crossover period. I don't know why they're bringing that up. Yeah, so let's pull a card for you though. You did get the Lovers straight off, and then you just had the Leo card cut. All right, so does Luna, let's re-ask the question to Spirit as I'm doing the card. Okay, do I sign for a newer car? Does Luna sign for a newer car? Yes, you do. 3 of Cups. But they were telling me 3 as well. I have a feeling if you check the lease, the financed lease contract business, there'll be 3 months or maybe something like that. Luna says, I just got into an accident. The gap is covered my, or the gap is covered my, ins covered my loan, has covered your loan. I just got into an accident. The gap has covered my loan. Okay, well then yes. But still there's something about 3. Gap insurance covered your loan. Oh, wonderful. Well then yes, go for it. Underlying energies, yeah. What are you worried about? Are you worried about not being able to make the repayments? You've got money there coming in. You've got more options on how to create it as well, though. So you've got nothing to worry about. I think you just need to trust what you really want to do. Yeah? Luna? You know, like once you set your mind to it, the universe kind of just works its way out and works it all so that it can work for you. You know what I'm saying? So I really trust that serves, my love. Oops. Why does it do that? All right. Next question is Mez. Hi, Mez. How you doing? Mez7171. Can you give me a general insight reading, please? Absolutely, Mez. Why do I... Mez, I feel like I know you from ages ago, but you've changed your handle, so it's confusing me. But anyways, Mez7171. General reading for Mez. Chariot card. Cancerian energies. You really enjoyed the Venus in Cancer transit, didn't you? Now we have Venus just entered Leo. Did you make a fair amount of moves? They're telling me moving in Venus in Cancer. Yeah, 10 of Cups. Did you just buy a new home, or perhaps you were celebrating like a union? Yeah. Next card out, the Death card. So general reading for you is that there's something coming to an ending. Perhaps it could be a relationship or a chapter in a relationship, like a level of a relationship. So, you know, it's not the ending like a breakup. So don't think that. What I feel, though, is because this is the 10 followed by the Death card here, I feel that, yeah, with the Chariot card, the moving aspect and everything like that, I feel like you've just started a brand new chapter in your life right now, and you need to really trust that. And you need to continue. Yeah, I just got chills up my thighs. So, yeah, Luna says perfect. I know I can manifest an early payoff. Thanks, beautiful soul. I thought so. You're no welcome, my love, of course. The Emperor. So let me clarify this Emperor. Did you just lose a father figure or someone in your life? Yes, moving. We're on the road at the moment. Yeah, I thought so. That's the Chariot. Yeah, that's the card. Hey, Nat. Nice of you to join, babe. You're on the move at the moment. I had the Emperor come out next to the Death card. And then I asked if this had to do with somebody. And I got the 6 of Wands, which is a yes. So what's going on with the father figure in your life right now? Is somebody sick? Is that why you've had to move? Or is somebody being difficult? No, she says. Okay, good to know. That's good. That's good. I don't like pulling that. All right, cool. I clarified that, please, guys. Thanks so much. Yeah, the Sun card. No, okay, beautiful. Underlying energies, 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, Ace of Cups, Page of Wands. Yeah, beautiful. This is something that you guys really worked hard to. You haven't lost anyone. Yeah, thank goodness. I needed some confirmation on that. Thank you so much. It's your mum that isn't well. Was she the head of the household, though? Was she the one who ruled the roost, so to speak? Because it's an Emperor card, you know, and that's normally the head of the household. So is this why you're moving? Or you're going to visit, but you're moving, you said. So this whole move as well, something about having worked really hard and about your kids as well, Mez. There's something, do you have children, Mez? I feel like there's something about the kids. The kids working, and there's something to do with the school. Whether or not they're still in school or not, or maybe that's what held the move off or something. Last messages for Mez, please. What does she need to know? Thank you. Yeah, Queen of Wands. Beautiful. She says, yes, sort of. Yes, kids are homeschooling. Yeah, they're working really hard, they were telling me as well. Like, they're on it. underlying energies to your Queen of Wands. Like you manifested this completely, they're saying, but because you had the 10 of Pentacles with the 7 of Swords, and then the Ace of Cups with the Page of Wands, and the 8 of Pentacles with the 6 of Cups. Yeah, so yeah, it's almost like there was an agreement of more transparency in the home between the kids as well, like them being homeschooled and things like that. Because that 7 of Swords between the 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, that's kind of not cool energy, because 10 of Pentacles depicts that there was an emotional detachment. So I feel that that's been repaired recently. Yeah, moving to be closer to family in Victoria. Yeah. So Queen of Wands, Knight of Pentacles to the Lovers. So really making that decision and deciding. Ace to 5 of Pentacles to Ace of Pentacles. They're telling me as well, if you've had to take a pay cut or something, there's something about a pay cut, don't worry about it. Yeah? It was a big decision you had to, the reason it was a big decision is because maybe you had to take a pay cut or something for you to move, is what they're telling me. Like, or the move ended with you taking a pay cut or something. They're telling me for you not to worry about that, okay? So I really hope that served, my love. They're telling me as well you need a little bit more patience. I don't know who with or what with, okay? Maybe if you're driving on the road, yeah. If you're doing a long drive, just cruise, baby. Okay, just cruise. Because you did have the Chariot card as the first card that came out. All right, cruise control. Use cruise control, so that you're not feeling like you're driving the vehicle. Chill more. Yeah, something to do with that. All right. So watch out for speed cameras as well, and people who are driving like morons, because there's a lot of them. All right, so Mez, I trust that serves, my love. I'm going to move on because I got a ton of questions this week. It's amazing. All right, delete that one. I'm just going to, this is a very, okay, here. Fram Busa Sour. Should I move overseas? Is your first question. And then you got a second question there as well. All right. Should I move overseas? If you want to, you just got the Magician. If you're really energetically set on being elsewhere, you can make it happen. Yeah. The only thing they're telling me that's an obstacle for you is you kind of still have some apron strings. They're telling me apron strings attached. So whether your mother or father are very attached to you and they'll miss you a lot if you move, or you're a mother and you have apron strings to a child. Yeah. I feel, yeah, that's what I'm feeling. How does that resonate so far? Mez says, haha, I am so impatient. Not with kids, but generally. Okay, we'll be careful on the roads. Yeah. And thanks for your guidance, babe. You're the best. You're so welcome, my love. Yeah, so Fram, yeah. Bring it back for me. What did I just say for Fram? Because I can't recall. I shouldn't have read Mez's comments yet. Oh, yes. Yeah, so apron strings. Yeah. Your son and I are leaving. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah. So, who has the apron strings then? Because that normally implies that, like, you know, a parent has empty nest syndrome or something like that, or needs to cut the apron strings. You know what I mean? You did get the Magician card coming out straight away. You're running away from his dad. Okay. Are you in physical danger? Is he happy about that? Why? Because apron strings was the first thing to come up. Yeah. Is your son 12? I'm seeing the number 12. Should Fran move overseas? You got the Nine of Pentacles, so I'm going to say yes. Yeah. However, with this being a Nine of Pentacles, yes, it's a single lady. However, she's got the financial backing. So who's supporting you financially? Aside from yourself, who else is supporting you financially? Because this woman is, he's 7. Does he really want to leave? Maybe that's the thing. Maybe he's got the apron strings to his dad. Because, like, yeah. Yeah, the Lovers. It is a very, very big decision. You're only supporting yourself, did you say? Okay, so if you're running your own business too then. Or maybe you want to. When you first brought it up and said that you're running away, I heard straight away, is it legal? That's why I asked how old your son was. But I was still seeing the number 12 as well. Do you have to wait until he's 12 until he can make a decision? Yeah, you have your own business? Yeah, I thought so. The 8 of Cups. So yeah, definitely over it, whatever the frig is going on, and ready for a new beginning. It is going to be, when you move, they're telling me that once you make the move, the finances will come in a lot more for you as well. They're just telling me legalities though. So you don't have to tell me, but I feel like you got to look at the T's and C's, so to speak, or about removing your son from his father. You know what I mean? Like, you've got to make sure you're doing it legally. Yeah, because that's the first thing that came up when you told me running away, was like they said, is it legal, in my ear. So yeah, make sure that you do everything above board and it will be amazing. Yeah, and then you won't have anything chasing you either. Second question, did I finish that question? Should I move overseas? The Knight of Pentacles just came out. So I feel that, yeah, you've got a little bit to save. You've got to save a little bit first, yeah? And your second question, how love partners would go in my life. You're welcome, fam. With Venus moving into Leo, are you having a Venus return? Or do you have Virgo, or Venus Virgo? Just with this Knight of Pentacles coming out, I feel there's more planning to go before you can actually make that move, okay? Yeah. Yeah. And now, with regards to your second question, how love partners would go in my life. Do you have space? Straight away, Fram. I'm going to put these cards back and we'll do another spread for the second question. How would love partners go in her life? You need to make the energetic space right now, because at the moment you feel like you're working maxed out as it is. So do you even have the emotional capacity, the physical stamina and all of that, you know, like relationships are work. So do you have, and are you open to what's required? Because right now I feel like you're so close to just being like tapped out of energy, tapped out of, you know, you need to have more time for you. So if you create the space for it, it'll come in. The Emperor, perhaps somebody older than you would be nice. Yeah. Let's give her a love read, please. What does she need to know in love? Here we go. This one. The 5 of Cups. There's grief you've got to get over first, babe girl, before you try and move forward with anybody else. There's a lot you're not there's a lot you're not wanting to address, because you've spent enough years in it, and so you're really over that. But if you try and move on prematurely, you're just gonna magnetize somebody that's gonna repeat the cycle for you, you know, and repeat the lesson or the wound if you haven't, and the grief and the healing that's required. Don't do it prematurely. Hi Abby, how are you, beautiful? Oh, drop it in. I don't want to read the question, Abby. Please put it in the comments, the little quotation box, babe. Fram, what else do we need to know for Fram, please? Yeah. They're telling me as well, when you feel resistance to dropping into your emotions, and I find it very interesting because I'm not making much eye contact with the camera, so like do some mirror work, okay, for one. But when you feel resistance to dropping into your emotions, you just work. Nice. Thank you so much, Abby. She says, nice to see you working your magic. Yes, thank you. Fram, you've got to make time and space. Are you a Capricorn? I'm getting massive Capricorn vibes, Sagittarius vibes from you, with the Emperor card coming out as well. Perhaps a bit of Aries, Scorpio, because they're both ruled by Mars energy going on. I feel you've actually put your heart in a box kind of thing. Yeah, your heart's still open, don't get me wrong. She says, yes, Capricorn. Yeah, I could feel it so strongly. It's like fucking emotions. Get on, no. I'll just work, thank you. Fuck the feelings. You can't fuck them away, you can't eat them away, you can't smoke them away, you can't drink them away. You have to feel your way through them. So, Miss Capricorn, sorry, but you have to have a look at what's really going on. Yeah, that's me, she says. Yeah. Give us some advice on how Fram can best do that, please. Queen of Swords. All right, beautiful. So, I want you to, this isn't about dissociation. This isn't about detachment or anything like this. This is about observation of a quantum level of where the emotional chords, like follow it like the golden thread, you know, like where did the inception of it begin? Yeah? So that you can get to the root of it, and you will track it through as if you're putting dots on a map. You'll track it through each of your relationships, and you'll find where on your mother's side that actually started. The grief, yeah, and the patterning in the relationship, and the heartbreaks as well, because there's something more. It's not just relationship heartbreak. There's it's sort of like they're showing me, it's like your heart is entangled with like a vine, like ayahuasca, and it's like you've got to look to where in the inner child, which part of the inner child, which aspect of yourself, which age of yourself is the one that's still got that, holding that energetic charge. So who is that little Fram that you're trying to protect by not feeling this? Yeah? How old is she? And you can do this just really easy quantum journey, like just before you go to sleep. Take a nice few deep breaths, bring yourself into your body, place your hands on your heart and your sacral, breathe into your space and like really center yourself. Yeah? Open yourself up and ask the question, which one of you is the scared one? Which one of you is the one that's trying to hide from me? Because the one that's trying to hide from you, that's the one that is causing the resistance. Yeah? So until you bring conscious awareness to her, she's going to keep, sorry, but subconsciously sabotaging your life with this ignoring of the grief. And it's not just because you're a Capricorn either, okay? It's a normal human reaction to constrict and restrict when you are not wanting to feel pain, you know? But that's where our strength lies, is when our heart breaks, we've got to lean into that and open that space and allow ourselves to be engulfed by the heart breaking open more. All right. So have a look, find your golden thread, Fram. Okay, my love. I really hope that that serves. I'm going to move on because I have a lot of questions tonight. Apex, thank you so much, my love. I've just been in the path. All right, so delete that one. All right. Hales, anything on my love life? Thanks, Amanda. Right back at you, baby. Right back at you, baby girl. All right. Anything for Hales' love life? Who's Kane? Kane, Caden, Case, C-A-Y-C-E. Cain, C-A-I-N. Six of Cups, soulmate energy. Fram says, thank you so much. Sling says, hey, love. Oh, yeah, Sling, put your question in the box, in the quotation box, just here. Yeah? I have a feeling this is going to go over an hour tonight, but that's cool. All right, so, Hales, what can we tell Hales on her love life? Cain, Case, C-A-Y-C-E. That's Edgar Case. He was a channel. Medium. 10 of Wands reversed with the Knight of Wands and the Hermit reversed. Please don't go back to a fuckboy. The sex is never that fucking good as we remember it. Seriously. Like, fix yourself up. Like, don't go back to somebody when you're horny. Either somebody is chasing you or... LOL, love you too much, Amanda. Oh, thanks, Sling. The 10 of Wands reversed takes me back to the 9 of Wands, yeah? The wounded warrior, the one who's worried about the past. And you've got a Knight of Wands here, which is the biggest... Oh, she says never. Fantastic, good. Do you have somebody who's trying to come at you that way then? Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. You have the Hermit reversed, so perhaps it's time for you to get yourself back out there. You have higher standards now, they're telling me anyway. So, yeah, like you just said, never. But you got a lot of options there. It's just like, who do you want? Is somebody worth it or not? Because you're not accepting anything less than a King of Pentacles type. You're really done with this chapter. Stop overthinking it as well. Sling says, I don't want a sex bunny. I want long term. Yeah, exactly. We've all done the sex bunny thing. Everybody does it. It's fun. Fuck. Why not? We're young. We only live once, you know? We have a bucket list of items that we're here to experience all the human things, right? We've all done it. Hales, I know you've got new standards. I can see it here with all this major arcana. You get to set a precedent is what they're saying, okay? Because you have the 7 of Cups, the 3 of Wands, and the 4 of Cups underneath. Are you laughing at me, Sling? I am a Virgo after all, and a Cancer rising. So, you know, I'm not as innocent as I look. Anyway, King of Pentacles. Yeah. Hales. I feel when you take your focus off of this, is she good for that or can I move on? I love Virgos. Hales, I feel when you're not looking is when it's going to happen. Please don't hate me for saying that. However, you're going to have a lot of options coming in. Once you've decided on the energetics of who you want to be with, all right? So, fuck what the avatar looks like. What do you want on an energetic level? What do you want them to be like? What attributes, virtues? What do you want their heart to be like? What do you want their personality to be like? When you have this here... Louise is like, me too, LOL, Virgo, Sun, Cancer, Rising, and middle name Amanda. Yes, and my middle name's Louise. So, Hales, my love, get set on the energy of the person that you want to be with, and what their character, their personality is like. What are their standards? What are their values? You know, things like that. And you have to do this by getting really clear for yourself on what those are for you. Yeah. And then set boundaries accordingly to like cement and ground in those precedences, because then you won't be interested in anything less than what you really deserve. You won't be overthinking it. Like, don't worry about your age. Don't worry about the fact that you're a mama. Like, you know, you're creating brand new cycles in your life by the moves that you are making. Successfully. You have a tiny little bit of you're bearing yourself in your work as well going on with the healing work that you need to be doing too, by the way. 5 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, the Death card to the Star card, 5 of Swords and 9 of Swords. You're blocking your own magic. Yeah, so get to writing. I have been staying solo till the right one comes along. Yeah. Totally. That's what I get with the 4 of Cups after, and then the King of Pentacles. It's like, yeah, I ain't interested in shit until it is the right one. So, good work, Hales. I hope that served, my love. All right. Oh, what the? All right, delete that one. Okay. Kath Jim, hi, my love. Are you still on the live? A general reading for Kath Jim, please. General reading for Kath Jim. Kath. What does she need to know for general? You just got the Empress card come out. Are you a Libra? Venus is playing a very big role in your life right now. So where is Leo in your chart? Pardon me, coconut water's making me burp. Katsia, yay! Hale says, thanks, beautiful, so appreciate you. Likewise, my love. Mwah. The Fool. Kath. Where are you planning to head off to? Hold on. I got a message coming through. It's a business-related thing. Have you got something about plans in the works, Kath? Yeah, you are a Libra. I thought so. Yeah, so, Kath, can you bring that message back, please? You were telling me something. It was very good. It was something about business, and it was like trading, or maybe, it's not stock markets, was it? No. Let's see if it comes up again. Clear the energy. I've got throbbing over my third eye like crazy right now. Kath. Whoa. Oh, no. BRB fam. My card just flew behind my desk. New Zealand. With work. That's where you're going? Yeah. It's going to be good. I got good vibes, baby. 7 of Pentacles. What are you over-analyzing? There's something about not enoughness going on, whether it's not enough finances or something like this. Kath says, yes, I'm in finance and stocks. Yes. All right. So, oh, you are. Okay. It was good. Thank you. Well, what were you telling me about that? Because they're showing me like the, what do you call it? The computer screens with all of like the graphs and the figures and the, I don't know. I'm so out of touch with that sort of thing, okay? I have some crypto, but like Bitfinance is crap, and so don't use that. by Binance or whatever that app is. Don't use it, it's shit. I've got my money locked in there and they won't give it out, give it back to me. They're telling me the figures. They're showing me figures right now. 2806. Is there a decimal point in there? Yeah, 28.06. And it's red. The numbers are white. But maybe something's dropping soon. Or maybe you're waiting. If you're waiting on when to sell, 2806. 2806. 28.06. Or maybe you're looking to buy something. And that's the figure. When it drops to 2806, that's when you buy. Maybe something like that. But it was something about a plan coming through. Kath says, interesting, I'm in the middle of refinancing my mortgage. Maybe that's a percentage rate then. Yeah. That's probably what this has got to do with as well if you're refinancing. Do you want to clarify that for Kath, please? Give me some more information, okay? You're having cards flying out everywhere, my love. Oh, and every time I bend down, I get like, yeah, it's such a sinus thing going on right now. And I have just put in an offer in a house waiting to see if I've got it. Cool. 9 of Pentacles fell on the floor. And the 4 of Cups. You're not going to be wanting for much in the future. Is what I see here. I'm going to get a clarifier on that 7 of Swords for you. You got 7 of Swords, Queen of Cups, Knight of Swords, 8 of Cups. To the Page of Swords, 4 of Swords, 3 of Wands, 7 of Cups to the Ace of Cups, and then the Emperor again. Emperor has come out quite a lot tonight. We do have this Chiron retrograding in Aries. Let me have a look at a chart. I want to see because Jupiter's in Aries as well, but I want to see what degree that is. Current transits. Yeah, Jupiter's 8 degrees Aries. Which is interesting because in Helio, Mars is currently at 8 degrees of Aries. And Jupiter is at 29 degrees, sorry, of Pisces. Or 28 degrees of Pisces in Helio. And right now we've got Jupiter at 8 degrees, so it's on top of Mars in Helio. Why am I looking at this? Thanks. Oh, yeah, of course. Okay. Oh, Jupiter's coming into square. Thank you. Fire sign stuff. Jupiter's coming in, or Venus, sorry, is going to be transiting to square Jupiter. They're technically square now, but it's a 5-degree orb. And I don't, for squares and things like that, I like to use 3 degrees. So, yeah. You got Jupiter, you got Venus coming into square Jupiter between Venus at 3, when Venus reaches 5 degrees of Leo, it'll be starting to square Jupiter at 8, retrograding at 8 degrees of Aries, okay? You might want to wait. Thank you so much. Look to see what houses Leo and Aries are in your natal chart, okay? Because those are the 2 houses that are going to affect, they may or may not affect your finances. Do you know what I mean? And you may be better off waiting until Venus comes off that square to Jupiter like, I don't do financial honorary or thing like that. Like, go to see Marin Altman if you want financial astrological advice, okay? But what I'm feeling is I would wait until Venus came off the square to Jupiter. That's just what my gut tells me. Because you got to think of like squares as sort of like a broken connection, a broken energy, but a really also hard energy forced into a corner energy. It could go either way. I would wait till it comes off the square personally. Yeah. All right, Kath. So, did you have a second question, my love? Let's have a look here. For those of you who are requesting to be on my live, I don't do that on this because I want to be able to download the video and upload it to YouTube later. So I'm not being rude. Yeah. So Kath, I hope that serves. I'm just going to put a bow on it because you did ask for a general. Last advice for Kath, please. Here we go. Yeah, the Fool again, Kath. Oh, good, baby. Delete that question. All right, next up is Nettie. Hi, my love. I was thinking of you a couple of days ago, actually. And within a day or so, that's when I found your Instagram. I didn't realize you're on Instagram. Would love whatever comes through. Felt drawn to join. Yay! Cass says, thanks so much. Hi, Stel. Nice of you to join. Thanks for coming on. Okay, right. Wow, I will. Thanks. You're so welcome, Kath. Not a worry at all. Hey, beautiful. All right, Nettie. Everybody, Nettie is a lovely, like, mama bear lady, sister lady who, I don't know, I feel like she's my mama and my sister, that I met during the times that I was doing all the psychic and wellbeing expos. Please go and follow her. She has been doing healing work and like soul spiritual guidance, I think, for the last 15 or 20 years. I miss you too, Nettie. I miss you too. I'll have to come to Queensland. Are you in Queensland? I'll come to Queensland and see you. Nettie got out during all of the malarkey that was going on around the globe, out of Victoria. Two of Pentacles. What are you deciding on? You keep going back and forth on something, Nettie. They're showing me a book. It's like you've been journaling, you've been writing something that you wanted to plan to do. I'm getting chills fucking everywhere right now, my love. You are like, oh, I want to do it, but, and then there's that energy of constriction of like, oh, do I have enough? Can I do it? Can I hold it? Am I able to hold it? Am I able to juggle all of the things? You just sort of like, okay, it's like the universe is about to cash a massive fucking check for you. All you need to do is put your signature on it, and that's what you're fucking delaying. Sorry to call you out, babe, but yeah. That's what I'm saying. You're delaying something, doing something, and making a decision, like, and really sticking with a decision. Yes. She says, cool. All right, let's get some cards. Just need to know, please. Yeah, okay, Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful. Clarify that energy. Thank you. The Strength card. Oh, you're doing your heart work again as well, aren't you? Did you just have another round of heart healing come up for you, babe? Clarify, please. What else does you need to know? Yeah, the Lovers. Again, though, just going back to what I was first picking up from you, Nettie, my love. Yes, expanding global. Yes, I knew it. Fuck yes. You can do that. You totally can do that. Look at these cards. All right, your ego. Your Nettie, you know I love you, but you would do the same shit to me. Your ego is fucking you right now. You've got to believe in yourself more. Start working with Citrine again. You haven't worked with Citrine in a long time. And Jade. You are seriously fucking undervaluing yourself and your ability to fucking ground it down. Do the thing. Do the thing. Yeah, the lion's representative of the ego. Sure did. Heart growth for calling in lifetime partner. Yes, beautiful. If you're expanding globally, don't let the contract scare you. There's something about a 24-month commitment or something like that. It may feel like it's too big of a commitment to make or something like that. Let's get some clarification on this. Yeah, 10 of Wands underneath. It's going to be worth it though. And you just have to know that you do have all of the energy to go. She says correct. Thank you, my love. And the Hierophant with the Knight of Cups and the Six of Swords to the High Priestess. I feel you've called someone in already. I feel someone is coming in already. It's either a Pisces, Taurus energy. However, yeah, it's sort of twin. So, I don't like using that phrase. You know exactly what I think about the twin flame label. And all the ideologies that go floating around that. However, you just pulled the Hierophant to the Knight of Cups, to the Six of Swords, to the High Priestess. So you have your partner. You are the High Priestess. We know this. You're the witchy woman, the psychic, the healer. And you have successfully called in your forever person. They live overseas though, I'm sorry. So they need to get here. Yes. This is interesting. After the High Priestess, you have the Nine of Pentacles and the Devil card, my love. To the Eight of Pentacles and the Page. So what was I saying about someone coming from overseas? Your person lives overseas. They could potentially be a Capricorn, or it could potentially be somebody that you meet during the organization of this global business, because the Capricorn Devil card is also for business contracts and things like that as well. And then you have the Justice card to the Five of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Two of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Chariot with the Moon. Something around the Libra new moon for you, they're just telling me. All right. Can you tell me what energies she's going to look for, please? Because I feel you're going to meet your person during the organization of this contract. They're going to be overseas, so there's going to be some messages going back and forth here. They're going to have to come to you, though. Like, they don't live in Australia. And when this... shit. All right, Nettie. When this happens, this is going to bring back... it's going to make you think that you're reliving something karmic. Yeah. Straight up. Justice to the Five of Pentacles, Page of Wands. You're going to think that you're reliving something karmic, so you're going to shut your shit down again. Yeah, location isn't a concern at all, because either you'll go there or they'll come here. I know that, but the person that you've just called in, they live overseas. And when you do connect with this person, please don't freak out. Yeah, they're here for you. You're gonna think. So I don't want you, pulling cards. Do it like, I don't think you do this anyway. Okay, don't pull cards on them. Don't do readings on them. Okay, because we know that the tarot reflects our own energy when we read for ourselves anyway, and it's going to tell us whatever the fuck we want to hear. Yeah, because as much as we might not like to admit it, when we're using tarot as a divination tool, our channels can get a little bit swayed, okay? So don't be doing that. No love, romance, Doreen, virtual oracle card bullshit, all right? None of that sort of thing going on. I have to go to Bali in January for work. Yeah, well, with the Six of Swords, High Priestess, Nine of Pentacles, the Devil, that, and to the Page of Cups, and then the Eight of Wands. Yeah. That is Capricorn season traveling too. Yeah, you can look at it that way. Yeah, I know you would, Nettie. Maybe I'm saying it for people watching the replay. Totally agree and don't do that. Yeah, exactly. This person may be a little bit younger than you, is what I want to say. And perhaps that's why you think you're going to be repeating a karmic cycle. Pardon me. And also, they're just telling me as well, Nettie, you might meet this person and be like, you're just a player. Like, you're so non-committal. There's like nothing there for me. You might feel that way as well. Okay, Nettie? But yay for global expansion. You're a queen, my love. Love you, sister. Oh, Creative Soul, you've got to drop your questions in the question box. And what time is it? 10:30. So I've been going for an hour now already. That's cool. Nettie says that would be my resistance. About them being a good time. Yeah. All right, guys. Let's do this. Next question. I'm not accepting, I know people are still jumping on and off and all that, but I'm not accepting, delete that one. I'm not accepting the invite request to be on the live because I download this video and you can't do that if you have people on the live. So Carolyn Jones, hi, my love. Thank you for being so patient. How many more questions? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. All right. A peck, my love. You're the last one. Carolyn says, will I move interstate this year? Nettie, your energy is still really strong here. Just FYI. So yeah, we've got to reconnect soon. I'm sending you a big hug. I'm giving you all your energy back though. Mwah. Nettie says, thank you, beautiful soul sister / soul daughter. Yes, absolutely. I love you. Mwah. All right. Carolyn Jones. Carolyn, I'm just going to clear Nettie's energy and my energy, and we're going to be right with you. We haven't seen each other in such a long time, let alone spoken. All right. Carolyn Jones. I'm seeing lots of red around you, whether it's a red jacket or a red dress. It's really joyful, Carolyn. That's my tummy, pardon me. What does Carolyn need to know, please? King of Swords. Who are you in contractual agreements with right now, or who are you making contracted agreements with right now? They're showing me a star and it looks like it's not a lotus. Oh, like a magnolia style. Yeah, magnolia. A magnolia flower. Please look up the symbolism, Carolyn. Like what the spiritual meaning, the shamanic meaning of magnolia flower means. For the medicine there. It straight away, it gives me like there's this new level of prestige in your life. Spiritual prestige. And it's not coming from a space of being like omnipotent and holier than thou. It's just that you've really expanded these last 3 months in your spiritual growth. Yeah. You feel like a new woman. And this magnolia is to me representing it sort of like, oh, it feels so beautiful, Carolyn. It feels like spiritual royalty or spiritual regality. Yeah. So what do we have for Carolyn, please. Page of Swords, reversed. Oh, it's not reversed. Okay, cool. They're drawing me to the red boots straight away, so maybe you need some grounding, Carolyn. It's amazing to be in a high vibe. Tether yourself to the earth, though, like with your cord, grounding cord. They're telling me grounding, yeah? See his head's up in the clouds. Clarify this for Carolyn, please, with that message and the Page of Swords. Thank you. Yeah, the World card. Like I was saying, last 3 months have been massive for you. You were asking about traveling overseas. Yeah. Definitely. Page of Swords in the World. Definitely happening. That was the question, wasn't it? Will I move interstate this year? Yeah, you will. Brand new chapters await. Clarify that. You just pulled the Seven of Wands. Five of Cups. Reversed. Is it reversed? No. Okay. Seven of Wands and Five of Cups. You'll move once you have completed this final little bit of grief. Yeah? That last round of healing that you did, they're telling me. That last... Carolyn, I hope you're still here. That last round of healing that you did, there's a tiny little bit more to come out of that, and then you'll move. But it's definitely happening. Yeah, the Lovers after that. Absolutely, Carolyn. Nine of Cups on the bottom, Three of Wands. Yep. You've just got to decide on where you want to go. You are here, perfect. I hope this is resonating for you, sister. So Nine of Cups, Three of Wands to the Knight of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. Like I was saying, there's one little more threshold in there. Hanged Man to the Emperor, and then you can move. There's something about the mental minutiae of it that's driving you crazy, though. So in the underlying energies here, yeah. The Hanged Man, the Emperor, the Tower card, to the Queen of Swords and Five of Swords, to the Justice card. All right, and then the Hermit. It feels to me you're okay. How do I explain? Can you give it to me, please? Yeah, okay. It's the presence piece. So this is why you're ungrounded, they're telling me. Or why you need to tether yourself to the ground, okay? You may not feel ungrounded. You might just feel amazing. Yeah, but they're telling me that you need grounding. You need your grounding cord, okay? You've got to understand that you need to be present in the physical body, yes. However, your energy needs to be vibrating at that, and it is at where you want to be. However, what seems to keep reoccurring, Carolyn, is you reach a point where you're like, where is it? Why is it not here already? And then I don't want to make it sound negative by like you're going back into a loop of it, but it's kind of what keeps happening. Like you are really good at getting it being in the frequency of the havingness, yeah, the having and beingness of where you want to be and where you're headed. And then you get impatient. And you're like, can it just be here already? Like, come on. I'm sorry. However, you need to do this tiny little bit. And they're telling me it's tiny. Yeah. There's something about grief and to do with decisions as well. So any trepidations that you are holding, Yeah, any energetic trepidations, that's what's delaying the trip or the move. Okay, so it's best to detach from that so that you don't bring this Tower, Queen of Swords, Five of Swords energy in and sit more in an observation mode and a planning energy of seeing a macro perspective. You've got macro perspective cards everywhere because you've got the Hanged Man. You've got the Emperor, which warns against pragmatism. And then you have the Tower, which is Uranus energy and the crown popping off, with the Queen of Swords, who has got her head right above the clouds, again, just as the Page of Swords does. But then you've got the Five of Swords after that. It's like you're playing mental mind games with yourself a bit, is what it feels like. I hope that serves, my love. You've got it. You've just got to keep trusting at those times where, because you're going to energetically, you're sensitive as well. Like, you're going to feel, we can all feel when the manifestation is coming in, right? But then because we can feel it entering our field, then we get too excited or too ahead of ourselves, and then that sets it back. So be open to allowing it to come in fully and land. Yeah. And this is where the presence, being in presence of this reality and this plane of existence, while keeping our frequency at that of which we want, so that we can magnetize it in, right? I hope that serves, Carolyn. The move will happen. But it's like you're doing this dance with yourself right now, energetically with it. Make sense? So I trust that serves. I'm going to get on to the next ones because I've already been going for over an hour now. Hi, Willie. Nice of you to join, bro. I hope you're well. Carolyn, done. Delete. Care Bear. Anything for love from spirit? For Care Bear Celeste. What do we have? Anything for love for Care Bear Celeste? Let's do it. Care Bear Celeste, please. The Wheel of Fortune. They're telling me October's looking good, but also April. So April of next year. And they're telling me that aiming for April next year would probably be better. You might have somebody in between then and now. In October. But April 2023. Yes. Clarify this, please. Anything else on love for Celeste? Thank you. Yep. You just pulled 2 10s. So October. Carolyn says, thank you, Amanda. That all made perfect sense. You're so welcome, my love. Blessings, sister. You just pulled 2 10s. So October's looking good. Maybe that'll be, you'll meet him in October. And then by April, it'll be real. Like, it'll be official. You know what I'm saying? So, clarify. Give us some more information. How will Celeste know that that's the person? Shit. Okay. Just had 2 cards fly out. The King of Wands and the 9 of Swords. All right, straight up, this person's going to remind you of an ex. And you're going to be like, no. Clarify this, please. Thank you. Yeah. You're looking at Aries, Leo, Sag energy, right? And this person, I don't know whether they're going to look like them or whether they're going to use a turn of phrase. Like, They might have a way of speaking, and they might use an adage or a turn of phrase that reminded you. And they're going to be very, you might confuse it for ego. Unless, of course, you have a lot of fire in your chart as well. Are you a Sag? Care Bear says, wow. Yeah, sweet. Yeah. Beware. And also, I just want to say, sorry to point. Also, I just want to say as well, be wary with regards to their finances. Yeah. Or maybe you and them will have matching financial situations. Because this Nine of Swords is really kind of bugging me. You are a Sag moon. Yeah. Taurus, Sun, Libra rising. I was feeling the fixed energy. By the way, when I looked at the Wheel of Fortune earlier. So, I feel as well. I feel Leo energy. Yeah, especially with this Six of Wands here, being the ego. That's what I mean, like they feel very overly confident. Yeah. I want to clarify this Nine of Swords by itself, though. It's really giving me the irrits. Clarify the Nine of Swords, please. Why is the Nine of Swords here on how she'll know? It's confusing. Thank you. Clear it up. Nine of Swords to the Ten of Swords. Oh, you're so much clearer. Thank you so much, Spirit. Are you having a laugh? No, he's going to help you close out a cycle. You got another 10. You got 3 10s on the board, Celeste. Clarify again. Woo! Okay, cool. Yeah, Ace of Cups, King of Swords. So you might potentially be a Libra or an Aquarius. But October is Libra season as well, so... Yes. Someone's coming in by October. It'll be real by April. You could potentially be even married or engaged by April. Or Gemini. Yeah, Gemini season. You could be married, engaged by Gemini season next year. Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords, though, it ain't going to be easy. You keep seeing 10-10 non-stop. Yeah, me too. I love 10-10. I say it a lot. Nine of Swords to Ten of Swords. He's going to help you close out a cycle. So we expect it to be work as well. Like, it's not going to be... It's both going to be the fairy tale, but it's going to be a real relationship, you know? It's going to be a real conscious union, you know? So it's not like they're just going to come in and sweep you off your feet and then you get the happy ever after. You know, there's going to be work that's required to put in. And I feel a lot of it's got to do with money for some reason. Yes. All right, Celeste. I'm not happy with this read. Like, I'm like, why is the Nine of Swords, King of Wands? Clarify this, please, one more time. On how Celeste will know who it is. Thank you. The Judgment. All right, you've been told. Apparently, you've heard what you needed to hear. Be wary of somebody who has money issues, okay? Because who we connect with and who we sleep with and who we date, yeah, that's the only sort of warning. Like, maybe they're going to help you heal your money issues as well. That's also another thing coming in. But they're going to be very, they're going to be very confident. And I have a feeling that they will not waste your time whatsoever. Because the King of Swords doesn't waste time in romantic relationships that he knows isn't going to work. You know what I mean? Yeah. But you may confuse the confidence for ego as well, is what they're saying. Okay? So I really hope that serves, Celeste. Thank you so much for being here. And next up is Hiking with Lulu. How are you, my love? I always see sunshine. I know it's not just because of your picture. Like, I see in my mind's eye, I see sunshine and sunflowers and everything like beautiful like that when I say your name and tune into your energy. Hiking with Lulu. Any general guidance, please? All right. Care Bear Celeste says, thank you. You're amazing. Love you and thank you so much. You're so welcome. Thank you for being here. Yeah. All right. Hiking with Lulu. Any general messages, please? Any general guidance, please? Any general guidance for hiking with Lulu, please? They're saying something about your veggie patch. They're showing me beans. There's something about the vines. You have to help them cling on. It's like passion flowers. Maybe it's passion fruit, not beans. But there's something about a vine, and it's like it's in your garden, and it's not growing the way you thought it would or something. And you're like, why is this not working? And I'm seeing like the cross metal. Good, and you, I'm doing so well. Thank you, my love. Thank you. I love sunshine and outdoors. Who doesn't? Yeah. So do you have beans in your garden or passion fruit in your garden? Because they're showing me like the little, you know, the little tendrils that get like all coiled up. Well, they're like the fingers of the vine, right? And sometimes they need help on how to cling onto the wire. So if they're looking for somewhere to go, but there's nowhere to go, maybe you need to get wire in your garden, so that they have something to cling to. But there's the vine as well. So immediately as well, like that brings to mind ayahuasca for me, because that is a vine. And ayahuasca tea is two plants that one is a vine and the other one, I believe it is the root of a flower. Don't quote me, okay? One, I've never had it, and two, I haven't ever done research. I've just heard, you know, many things over the course of the last 2 years. And that's what I find most interesting about ayahuasca, is the fact that the plants were the ones to guide the shamans to the other plants. Like the plants told the shamans which plants needed to, like the fungi told the plants, told the shaman which plants needed to go together to make ayahuasca. Like, if no one can prove, like, just on that alone, okay, just on that fact alone, no one can tell me that every living organism is not conscious. Yeah. All right. Hiking with Lulu says, I have squash and the deer damaged everything and I was very upset yesterday. Squash do the same thing, don't they? I'm really sorry to hear that the deer damaged everything on you. That's not cool at all. All right. Hiking with Lulu. What do we have for a general for hiking with Lulu, please? Yeah, Queen of Wands, Leo energy, Venus in Leo, and the sunflowers, the magic. This is your confidence as well, they're telling me. Where is Leo in your chart, hiking with Lulu? Because I don't feel you are a Leo. Maybe you are. No. I just feel like the Venus in Leo is going to be powerful for you. So check which house that's hitting off in, my love, in your natal chart. And you have the chariot underneath. What else for hiking with Lulu, please? What do you need to tell her? Thank you. Stop doubting yourself. What is she overthinking? And, well, actually, is this hiking with Lulu or someone else? Who's sending you messages of absolute rubbish? I feel like someone's trying to stir you up. Start an argument. Something that you actually put them in their place and now they're trying to come back. Yeah. Clarify that for me again, please. Clarify the 5 of Swords and the 8 of Wands. Yeah, okay. Someone... I don't believe I have any. I don't know what I asked or what I said. Sorry. Do you have somebody trying to come back in? It's like they're trying to settle a score or they're trying to... I don't know. I just get this vibe that you put someone in their place, like in this year. Let's just leave it at that. This year, you put someone in their place. You set a boundary, okay? 5 of Swords came out with the 8 of Wands. It feels like somebody is trying to message you nonsense because they're trying to get their power back. So hold that boundary is what I want to say. Hey, Dave, nice of you to jump on, bro. Your neighbor, yeah, fudge them, fuck them. Like, no. If this has something to do with a fence line, if this literally has something to do with a boundary, like a physical boundary in the property, tell them the council have already settled it in the paperwork. There's nothing further for us to discuss. Don't feed them any more of your energy. Sorry, they're making me... Like, can you feel how defensive I'm getting? I'm like, no, fuck them. Like, tell them to fuck off. They're seriously, like, they need to get a life. They need to get something to do in their life that does not involve trying to agitate other people for shits and giggles. Like, fucking losers. Sorry. I know that's not very spiritual. However, it's just facts. Like, people seriously, especially if they are older than you, hiking with Lulu says, yes, that's exactly how I feel. Yeah. You're so welcome, my love. All right, let's clear that douchebag out of hiking with Lulu's reality. I get it's like somebody who is just like, they have so deeply entrenchedly programmed their brain for complaints. It's like if they don't have anything to complain about, they don't know what to do with themselves. And this season, they've decided that you are their target. It's like, get the fuck out of here. And yeah, hiking says, they are. They're trying to push me out of your house. Oh, you... Sorry. Excuse me, everyone. But I can feel all that energy. And yeah, no. How does hiking with Lulu handle this douchebag, Spirit? Thank you very much. 5 of Swords reversed. Go into the quantum, do a little mini meditation, ask your higher self how to deal with it. Because the 5 of Swords reversed is telling you to go to 4 of Swords, yeah? So you're going to go within. Tower reversed. You've had this issue once before. How is this prick? I'm getting a masculine energy, okay? She says, thank you. Sorry you have to feel that. I'm trying to get rid of it too by hiking and staying away from them. Yeah, that's okay. No worries at all. Like, I can clear it. It's not an issue. All right. Bringing it back, please. Come on. This is the way that you deal with it, is 5 of Swords reversed to the Tower reversed. Okay? So, you have to look where you had a similar occurrence, dealt with either similar energy to this person or a similar situation where somebody tried to kick you out and ostracize you. or kick you out of your home earlier. Where is this a repeat? They're telling me it's a repeat because the tower's reversed. When the tower's reversed, it's telling me you haven't learnt your lesson, or you're refusing to learn the lesson involved, okay? This is also a warning that this is a lesson. Like, this is a lesson that you need to learn in order to upright the tower and move forward, all right? Yeah, underlying energies, honey, you can't make it up. Queen of Swords. Ten of Pentacles to the Star. Yeah, big lessons on healing conflict. Conflict resolution, because normally, like, as you said, you're going on hikes and everything and just staying away from them, yeah? So maybe it's conflict resolution that you need to learn. Yes, people are douchebags, and some people, like, it doesn't matter, varying levels of consciousness, it doesn't matter, right? Like, people are who they are, and when we accidentally trigger people because we don't play their little games, you know, that's what causes the conflict, really, you know. Yeah, I feel there's a lot of jealousy as well going on with this person, so please look to see where it's a reflection, okay? And how far back does it go? What happened 4 years ago? They're telling me 4 years ago. They just showed me the Four of Wands here as well. There's something about you avoiding conflict is the problem, or avoiding conflict is the repetition. So you have to go toward it and confront them. Yeah, because you have the Eight of Swords and the Five of Wands here. This is big arguments, but it's Eight of Swords. So it's like, no, I don't want to deal with it. I think you have to really, like, lean into that, honey. It's going to piss a lot of people off because you'll be in your power, okay? However, that's what I feel. So I'm really happy. I'm happier with that reading now. Okay, good. Yeah. It'll be gone and cleared up in 3 weeks. Yeah, if you address it now. And it's not like you're going to be buddy-buddy with them, but however, they'll learn not to fuck with you. Yeah? All right, so, great reading, thank you, she says. You're so welcome. All right, it's 11 p.m. All right. Oh, there's too much jam. You're going to have to jump on next time, my friend, because I've been going for almost 2 hours and I have 4 questions left, and then I'm going to close it up. Oh, and I just did, okay, there's too much jam out there. You got the best name ever. I just recorded a weekly energy tip, yeah, for the next 7 to 10 days. Okay, that's getting published tonight before I go to sleep. So jump onto my highlights in my profile here, my YouTube, and just subscribe to my YouTube and hit the bell, and then you'll get it as soon as it lands. It's a 20-minute video I've created. All right. Dave says, love to stay tuned. Gotta catch some shut-eye. No worries. Peace out, bro. Good to see you. All right, so my next question. Louise. Nine of Swords, babe. Straight up. Don't let yourself feel frazzled. You need to breathe deeper. You need to focus on your breath when you're working, and then you won't feel so overwhelmed. Yes, it's very, very hot there right now, but I can see you're not just panting because of the heat. You are internally and energetically, it's like Like, I'm doing so many things. Yeah? And you need to breathe. Use your breath. Good night, beautiful. Thank you, Nettie, for jumping on. Louise says, LOL, spot on. You're so welcome, Nettie. Thank you for being here. Yeah. So, you love watching me channel. Thank you, baby. All right. Yeah, so the franticness, because the Nine of Swords is that anxiety, right? Start looking into breath work, okay? In through the nose, out through the mouth, and down into the base of your belly, like into your womb, okay? And also Sukha Kriya, you know, breathing in through the left, out through the right, in through the right, out through the left. Are you laughing at my whole, yeah, because that's how it kind of feels, like, it's like, you're able to take on 20 things at once until you allow all those 20 things to be demanding at you at once. That's the problem. So get yourself a whiteboard. You probably already got a list going somewhere anyway. But what I'm seeing is that you would, you're a, what do you call it? You're not an A type, you're a B type with the way that you work and the way that your mind works. Neurodivergence, you know, is coming up very strongly right now. Yeah, she's like, yeah, that's exactly what I do. Panting is so bad and anxious moments every so often. Yep, start using your breath, love. It'll help with your anxiety and those attacks, yeah. And also get some Lang Lang oil, Lang Lang essential oil, okay? I used that when I was coming off my SSRI medication to help my anxiety stay under control. Yeah, Lang Lang is so powerful and so helpful. So yeah, do that. But what you need to do is, they're telling me like there's a bit of neurodivergence going on. I have it too, right? Like you can't tell me to do something structured every single day consistently. I will get bored as shit. So I need to work in flow. I need to work how I feel and everything like that. So what you need to do to reduce this anxiety is get a whiteboard, write all of the things up into separate boxes so that you have something, a box to choose from a day. And only in that, you only work on what's in that box for that day. And don't put Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Don't do that shit either, because that will bore you and make you feel like it's a structure. You need to have it so that it feels like a flow. It's like, all right, cool. Or do maybe different shapes other than squares. And then you can just pick a shape for the day, and whatever to-do list is in that shape, that's what you work on. Yeah, whatever you feel called to do. But I feel that will help you reduce your anxiety, because then your to-do lists are all in these different spaces and you can just tune into one space. Because this is the problem. With the amount, it's not a problem, it's a divine problem, if anything, right? Because you're a fucking content creation queen and your ideas and your visions are just fucking out, like, everywhere. Like, there are so many different things you're pulling on, right? So, do the bubbles, okay? I'm getting hyped the fuck up just thinking about how much work you are doing. Yeah, I can feel it. I'm feeling really constrained in here, in my throat, in my higher heart. I feel like I need to do some breath work. She's like, thank you so much. Spot on. Thanks, babe. So, that will help. Yes. All right. What cards do we have for Louise, please? Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, see, because you can see the top of the mountain. And that's the thing, okay? Like, it's good to have an end goal in mind. However, there really is no top of the mountain. It's the climb. Life is the climb. Yeah? Remember that No Doubt song? She's like, LOL, I literally just started doing blocks. Yeah, don't do squares. It's fucking boring. That's not you. Do like heart for one, and a star for another, and a circle for another, and a diamond for another, and a fucking octagon for another one. Like, make it Louise, okay? Like, this, and even making lists makes me feel sick these days, and I'm a Virgo. Like, I used to have to-do lists, like, and I do have a couple here on my computer screen. See, I do post-it notes on my computer screen. So, but even doing those, I look at them and I'm like, ugh, it makes me feel forced. And I freaking hate working from that energy. I want to feel fucking orgasmic and fucking yummy and in flow. I want to be moving and just fucking, yeah, okay, this feels good. Let's fucking do that now. And that's what you need. So no blocks, no fucking 3D matrix structure shit, because what you're bringing in and what you're creating, this is your Ace of Pentacles. Like, and I don't normally say this with the Ace of Pentacles, but this is going to be bringing you a lot of money, because you can see the top of the mountain, but there is no top of the mountain. Yeah, it's the climb, and that's what you need to focus on. How are you going to manage that climb? What energy do you want to be in during that climb? Because there's no top of the mountain. Even when you think you've got to the top of the mountain, you're going to find another peak up there and be like, oh, I want to get up there now. Yeah, that's why we're eagles and we soar. We're condors, actually. But Louise says, yummy, flow is me. Yeah, too much structure fucks with my breathing. Yes, exactly. Yeah, so... We're condors, my sister. I just got massive chills when I said that. Have a look at what You know what, Louise? I want you to dive into some shamanism. I want you to look to the story of the eagle and the condor. Because the feminine is the condor. The eagle is a masculine. Yeah. You're so right, I'm always climbing, LOL. Yeah, and we will, because it's not just because we're independent women who have a vision, all right? But it's human nature to want. It's human nature to desire. And then it's also got a lot to do with, we know that we can be better somehow within ourselves, and we want to strive for that, yeah? That in itself is a wound, because it's always trying to prove, yeah? It's always trying to prove, it's always trying to gain. Take away you want and desire, you know, and just be. Yeah? But we have these massive goals because it's what we're being gifted as vision, okay? Gifted in visions to create. However, one thing, yeah, thank you so much. All right, I don't need any more cards for you, Louise. They just told me this is your last message that you need to hear. Please remember that not every single beautiful, brilliant, grand idea that you have, please remember, not every single one of them are for you to create. The fact that you've had a thought and created it in the quantum is enough. So write it down and everything like that. But if you don't get to it, don't worry about it. It's not to go onto the to-do list with all the other things that you are here to create. Sometimes we're just here to birth ideas into the collective consciousness. Did you know that? I've seen it happen with my own thoughts, with my own ideas, with my own plans to do masterminds and courses and things like that. Sometimes we're here just to birth ideas. Yeah? And the most beautiful thing about it is all we need to do is write it down. And then it's out there in the collective consciousness. Yeah? So I'm going to leave it there, my love. But breathe. Use breath work, okay? And not breath work to... Alright, I just cut the deck and you got the Two of Swords. Definitely breath work, okay? Because you're not breathing properly. It's putting pressure on your heart. Okay? Straight up. And that's why the shallow breathing and the panting is going on. It's not just the anxiety, okay? They're telling me the right atrium right now. Yeah. That is, the right atrium is where we receive the oxygenated blood. So yeah, please start doing breath work, Louise. She says, I know I try so hard. Try way too hard to prove myself. So exhausting. Needing this. Thank you. You're so welcome, my love. 100%. All right, so let's move on. We've only got a few more people left to go. Oops. I did it again. All right, Abby, my love. Oh my goodness, I hope you're still around. Like, thank you for being here. Thank you for being so patient, sister. I love you. All right, question about my finances. Whether I need to focus on getting a part-time job, call in some freelance, or do more in my business and my offerings. They're telling me right now, I really hope that your Abby's, oh yes, Abby is still here, beautiful. Absolutely loving this, cleaned and cleared my whole space while listening, wonderful. Hi, Inevitable Empress, beautiful of you to join. All right, so Abby, you know what I'm hearing straight up? Is that you're scattering your passions. Yeah? You're scattering your passions. So what I feel, and this is directly, of course, related to your finances. Yeah, the sacral. Okay? The havingness, the deservingness, the creation of. How many projects do you have going on right now? If you have 4 or 5 projects, you need to cut it down to 3 until you get your finances in order, because you're scattering your passion. You're filtering it, yeah, and diluting it by trying to do too many things. Pull it in, rein it in for a little bit. Let me read the question again. Yeah, that's the thing, Abby. All right. So with your question, how do you expect to take on part-time work when you're already doing a lot in your business? Like, I feel like you've got too many things on the go as it is. She says, yes, feel scattered. Oh, Rachel, my love, I'm sorry. I'm finishing up after I've done Apex questions because I've been on now for 2 hours. So, yeah, I do feel, Abby, that I feel there's needs some heart honesty, like some real, like, what is really in your heart to do in your business? What parts of your business are you doing just because? I know you don't work like that, honey, but we still kind of do that to a certain extent. Something is going on. Yes, you're right. Better question. General advice for supporting my money stuff. Something's going on. Yes. This is what I'm getting at. It's not just in your business as well, but if you go and do part-time work just to make cash, it's going to make you miserable. Trust me, I've had to do it. I don't want to say don't do it, but I also want to say from experience, it makes you resent where you have to go, because you're like, the only reason I'm doing this is because I need the cash. And that's not cool energy to be in. It doesn't attract shit. Or it only attracts shit, is what I should say. what I feel is because I'm seeing your jewelry and the cacao right now, okay? If you're not doing the jewelry anymore though, that's cool, you know? But with regard to your business, when was the last time you revised your business plan? Yeah? When was the last time you did a fresh promo of your book? You know, you've still got that there. Why don't you relaunch that, so to speak? Start promoting it. Yes, it feels old and stagnant to you. I totally get it. But, you know, there are going to be hundreds of thousands of people out there at that level of consciousness of which you created that book. So, yes, it may feel stale to you because you've grown and evolved for so long. However, there are still people out there who need to see that book. I would start there. Re-promoting your book. And cutting out whatever parts of your business just don't fucking light you up anymore. And I know you operate from a space of, I'm only going to do what lights me up, what makes me feel good. Yeah. I know you do that. But there's something, I don't know what it is. I can't see it clearly, okay? But there's something that you're still doing in your business that you don't really love doing anymore, but it's something that you've always done. Yeah. So either reignite the passion in that and find a way to love it again, or just completely cut it out. Yeah. But you need to be creative. I know you. So if you want to do freelance work and do something like what you did for me in 2020 when you designed my like, you know, you rebranded me, maybe do something like that, babe. Yeah. See what falls in your lap. Be open in that capacity, and set the intention. Yeah, that you only want to be doing things from that space. Yeah. Let's pull some cards. What's the money stuff? What's got... Whoa, okay. First card out, Hangman. Second card out, the World. Interesting. Where's Aquarius in your chart right now? Because I've got Saturn retrograding right there. And this is Saturn energy to me. And Pisces energy. Thanks, my love, she says. You're so welcome. You need to look at your natal chart. Where's Pisces? Where is Capricorn? I know you're a Capricorn sun. But it's Saturn in Aquarius that's messing with you right now. Oh. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, you might not like to hear this, my love. Abby says, I have heaps of Aquarius. Yes. A sextile in the fourth, I think. A sextile in the fourth, I think. And my Saturn is in Aries. Ouch. Is what I want to say there. That Saturn being in Aries is like, Saturn is gate crashing the party in Aries, or Saturn is the party pooper in Aries, is how it makes me feel. In sextile. I thought you said that. You meant that. Yeah. Oh, a sextile in your fourth though? There's pieces of the information missing for that to make sense, and I appreciate you trying. Sextile in your fourth. Yeah, okay. What is it sextiling to? Aquarius is in your fourth. So Saturn is retrograding there right now. And Saturn is on to Nebelgeri on the 5th. I find it interesting that you're going from the Hanged Man to the World. Yeah. It's like there's a really easy way for you to close out this cycle, but you just haven't seen it yet. Clarify this, please. What's going on with the money? What do you feel you are deserving of earning? What is your figure that you want to earn a month? You don't have to put it in here, yeah? Just think on this. Feel into it for me. What do you want to be earning a month? Now, I want you to feel into your body. If you want 30K months, 40K months, 50K months, that's cool. That's doable. It's not doable though when there's something coming up. This is an 8 as well. There's something coming up about you not feeling like you're truly worthy of that, or you're able to. It's not even about whether or not you're able to hold that amount. It's more to do with whether or not you are worthy of it, because this is the ego here. All right, clarify the ego imbalance, please, for Abby. Where is her ego sabotaging her? Please tell me. Yeah. The Lovers. You're not asking for help or support when you need it. Straight up, babe. Not in the way that there's a next level of vulnerability that your Capricorn has to open up to. Business partners. You have all major arcana out here, babe. Collaborations. Yeah. Are there any more comments coming through? I can't tell. All right. They're also telling me something, Abby, about a love relationship, in the sense of, do you have some subconscious patterning or programming or conditioning from somebody in your family, whomever, that if you're an independent businesswoman, you might not be worthy and deserving of the love that you seek and that you wish to hold. There's something to do with that. There's what it is, the money's blocked right now because you're worried you will push love out of your life if you don't need anybody financially. They're tied together somehow. Can you make it a bit clearer? Does that make sense, Abby? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? She says, interesting. Because I don't feel that you're with somebody right now. What I feel is it's more of it's more a concern of the future love. Abby says, I definitely don't ask for help, sort of makes sense. I definitely don't ask for the support, except from my mum. Yep, and collaborations and working with others, I don't feel worthy. Yeah, well, that's where that's going to change. That will be true. There's been a guy around, he's interested in me a lot and want to collaborate. I've pushed him away. Yes, so why are you afraid of love? Sorry. I know you're a Capricorn, okay? But you have to work this Saturnian thing out. is it with the guy? Yeah. Because as soon as I said I don't see you with a guy, a guy came in, right? It's like there's somebody fishing around. Okay, so why did you push him away? First and foremost, did he come at you wanting to collaborate, but you could feel the sexual energy and you were like, well, you're only coming to do that so that you can get the other? Or is there something else going on? Because I feel like it was a shutdown. I feel like it was an energetic shutdown, babe. Like, so it's absolutely okay and fine and normal and natural to know in ourselves that we're not ready for a relationship. However, when you said you pushed him away, so you're aware that there's some resistance there to being open. Is it a fact of mixing business and pleasure, like in that capacity? Like, it's either you date me or we work together, but we're not mixing the whole thing. Abby says it's been a long haul, a year since knowing him. He's visioned us having a baby. I don't know why I feel off about him, but my body says yes. And we have similar visions. Just confused. Yes, the mix of business and pleasure feels weird. Not sure how to navigate that. Yes, well, when I started my business, I made a firm boundary with myself. I do not date my clients. The universe knows how firm that boundary is, because in 2020, there was a guy at the very, very beginning of, or end of 2019, 31st of New Year's Eve, a guy I bumped into, I met at the supermarket, asked me out to dinner at the supermarket, and my whole body said yes, to the point where I was in so much shock. I went, oh, it looks like we're doing that. Like, that was my response to my response of saying yes to dinner without thinking. We dated for 3 months, and, you know, shortly into it, we realized that he had seen me at a psychic and wellbeing expo, and he was going to come over and have a reading with me, and then he felt to go elsewhere, you know. So the whole mixing business and pleasure, I totally get it. However, this isn't the corporate world, and because of how conscious you are, and he is, I honestly feel that with open communication and a plan put in place as well, so that the business side of things is taken care of, all right? I feel like the blurred lines and why you're feeling hesitant is because if you begin this collaboration with him and you fall in love and it breaks apart, Abby says, yes, he isn't a client. Yeah, exactly. Wants to collab. Yeah. Yeah, well, the reason I use that is because the universe knows what you want. The universe knows what your boundaries are. Yeah? So if he's already in your reality telling you these things, okay, and has been for a year, I want to invite you to lean into your resistance there. I have to say, though, I know you've known him a year, so I can kind of understand and feel into that dynamic where it would be acceptable for him to tell you he's had a vision of you guys having a baby together. However, I do have to tell you, energetically, it feels like a little bit of a red flag. So I feel like an open conversation between you two, Abby, of what your expectations are for the collaboration, the business side of things, get contracts in place as well. And then once all of the legal contracts are in place and agreements are set with how you were going to collab, Yeah, even if it's just like a contract between the two of you that you are going to promise to uphold no matter how the romantic side of things plays out. Yeah. So, and I feel that will make you feel more comfortable as well. Because you and I are in similar situations in that regard. I would be dubious as well about inviting someone who would potentially be a life partner into my business when it's something that we've both created from nothing and it's our baby, you know, and now we're going to start sharing that with somebody else, an aspect of it with somebody else. Abby, I totally get it. Yeah. I feel the more that you have a conversation about it though, sweetheart, I feel the safer you will feel. Yeah. And if you ask yourself why you pushed him away, maybe it's because you're not ready for that level of commitment or that level of love right now. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, you're still young. Yeah, well, if you're questioning whether or not you even like him, why is he in your reality? Don't force it. If you force it, it's shit. Sorry, but sweetheart. Yes, you've spent a lot of time together. You've known him for over a year. Maybe that's all the journey was meant to be for both of you. You know? If you're sitting here questioning, you don't know whether you like him or not. Yeah, that's why you stopped it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good work. So, heart stuff, Abby, is the money thing, the worthiness. Again, I'm going to say there are, you know, with regards to the collaboration and things, there are many, many more avenues there. Grand Rising, Sarah. I'm almost finished. I've been going, oh crap, for almost 2.5 hours. All right. So yeah, I hope that reading served, Abby, my love. Like, go with what you're passionate about only. And I feel like there are a couple of things you need to cut out, like cut away from your business side of things that you feel, yeah. There's something that you're doing because it's always worked, but it doesn't light you up anymore. There's something about that, okay? So I hope that serves, my love. And I feel as well, in you making the decision about that guy or whatever, it'll be filled, the position will be filled soon. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, beautiful. Appreciate your time and energy. You're so welcome. You too, my love. Thank you for hanging out for so long. All right. So have a beautiful evening. All right. So next up and lastly is a peck. How are you, sister? All right. Any drastic changes in career and love relationships during Leo season? I see with regards to love relationships, I'm seeing there's somebody around you who really likes you and he is a lot of fun and he makes you laugh a lot and he's got a great smile. But you look at him more like a brother or a cousin and he's kind of like shattered about that. There's somebody that you've friend zoned who would actually be good for you. Sorry. Just calling it as I'm seeing it. Drastic changes in career and love. 7 of Cups reversed, 7 of Swords, and the 9 of Pentacles. Good night, beautiful. All right, so just for everybody who's jumping on, I am on the last reading of the night. This video will be available on here, but also I upload it onto YouTube as well. So, a peck, my love. You got the 7 of Cups reversed and the 7 of Swords. So I'm going to say no with regard to career. And she said you were right with regards to the someone you friend zoned. Yes. Sorry, sweetie. All right. And to the 9 of Pentacles, things will be stable. However, you need to come out of an illusion. There is an illusion around your finances. Yeah, you're not making as much as what you think you are, or you're not taking control of your money as well as what you think you are. You need to check over your bank statements. However, if you are looking for a career change, if you are wanting to change careers or shift jobs or firms or whatever, I think you keep telling yourself there's far more many options than what there really is. She says, you're right, I'm trying to work hard on finances. Yeah. So, I'm not telling you to take a job. I'm not telling you to be in lack and scarcity whatsoever, right? However, I'm also trying to get you to be grounded and be realistic about the type of work that you want to do. Because with the 7 of Swords in the middle here, honey, all right, and after the 7 of Cups, there's something you're not being realistic about. I'm sorry. And, you know, yes, I'm a big believer in manifesting and everything like this. And I'm sitting here trying to tell you to be realistic. You know, however, this is what they're telling me with the cards, okay? There's something you're not being realistic about. So, what's the underlying message energy? Yeah, 2 of Cups. The 2 of Pentacles, sorry, and the 6 of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Magician, and the 3 of Swords to the 8 of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. It looks like they're giving you all your questions in one go. Hey Viv, I'm just on the last person, so I won't be taking any more questions, honey. But thanks for jumping on. Yeah, drastic changes in career and love relationships during Leo season. And also, my dad has an operation coming this week and I'm tense about it. Don't be tense about it. There's nothing to be tense about. Apec says, I'm not working in my field, but try to move forward in my professional field. Well, if you're not working, yeah, see, this is where the unrealistic business is coming in. Now this makes sense, sweetheart. Okay. If you're not working in your field, how are people in your field going to take you seriously when you're trying to progress into that professional field? Yeah? It's okay to take a sabbatical and time away, you know. However, you need to be in it so that you can move forward in it. Yeah? So if that means that you need to go back to the drawing board, like just say, all right, so what I'm getting now, it's like if you need to go back to entry level, even though you may have been at like an EA or a PA level, and now you have to go back to a clerk or an administrator, junior admin. If you need to do that, you need to do that. But you need to get yourself into that space first. This is where the unrealistic stuff is coming from. I'm applying for jobs, but it's getting harder as I'm not a resident. Well, that's a bit of bullshit. Why has that changed? I'm sorry, but I feel like that's an incongruent sentence there somehow. What laws have they changed? Why? If you're not a resident, what visa are you on? Also, I honestly don't see you moving. Apec says, I got stuck with my degree. Visa, did they really? I can't believe, that pisses me off. So because of this scam-demic of the fucking millennium, sorry, this has made me really angry, sorry. Fucking scam-demic, they changed the visas. The visa laws or rules or whatever. I'm going to have a moment on camera about just how fucked this is right now, like this whole thing. Yeah, so that's slowing you down from moving forward. I need to roar, just letting you know I'm just going to like do a roar, a scream thing right now. Roar! Because I'm really sick and tired of this fucking debacle, fucking people's livelihoods. I don't care if whoever comes across this tail end of this replay that you think I'm crazy. It's better out than in. I feel you, Apec, sister, because during all of this bullshit, the ATO decided to change the law or the rule where sole traders could backdate their GST registration to 3 years. They removed it and then put this little terms and conditions on their government grants where you had to be GST registered to receive the government grant. And at the same time, they removed the law where sole traders could backdate their GST just so they could fuck us a little harder. I love you, Australia. You're the best. Seriously, suck my cock. Anyway, I need to get this out. Sorry, it's on a live, whatever. You've spent loads of money on trying to get your visa back and you feel the same way. Steph is like, it's not crazy. What a mess they've made. Yeah, exactly. So let's clear that spirit. Thanks. Fucking cretins. Sorry, that needed to come out. I don't have Tourette's, I promise. Alright. Alright, so Apec. What? Forget about your degree then. What work can you get? What work can you get that is related to the degree? Okay. So say, for example, because I don't know what your degree is. So say, for example, you had a psychology degree, but because of your visa, you couldn't work as a counselor, like a psychologist. You can work on desk as a desk analyst with a lower package. IT, cybersecurity. Okay, so when you say you can work as a desk analysis, does that mean that's what your degree is in? Because I'm feeling like there's, well, it's kind of, you telling me you can work in it as a desk analyst is kind of confirmation about what I said earlier about going in entry level to something that it's related to, you know? So perhaps if you can do that, do that. Yeah? And make connections. It's almost like you need someone to sponsor you. How does that work? I don't know how sponsorship to Australia works. So maybe have a look at that. But need references for it, but no one helps. Who is on your resume? Call back through every single person on your resume since doing this job, and you know, not even just here in Australia, back home too, okay? And get them all to write letters of recommendation. Yes? Explain to them that you are needing support and assistance because of what has happened. And they're also saying that there are people who can help you, however, you've just not connected with them right now. So what type of networking events related to your business can you go to that are available? You need to do some networking on the ground. Hey Willie, a peck is the last question tonight because I've been going for over 2 hours, almost 3. Sorry, brother. If a company hired for any kind of job and if they like your work, they sponsor. Yeah, so cool. Just feels like these all years of studying is wasted. No worries, Willie says. Thanks, brother. I'm sorry. Well, no, the only reason you feel that like all the years of studying is wasted is because you're not where your 5-year plan in your head told you were going to be by now. Yeah, so that's what you got to drop that. Okay? We've got to adapt, adjust, learn, shift, you know, make the moves required when the moves are required. Yeah? A peck? Because, you know, it doesn't always go to plan, but it always goes to plan. Does that make sense? Yeah? And are you even still really lit up about this degree? Do you even still really love to do that work? Or are you just doing it because you got a degree? Do you know what I mean? 2020 was a turning point for a lot of people to realize a lot of shit about themselves. So if you're just pushing through, you know, and that's the thing, like, if you are doing that, you know, if you're only trying to stay in that profession because you've got a degree in it, but not because it lights you the fuck up, I'm sorry, honey, but it's never going to work. You are going to feel like you are pushing shit uphill all the time if you keep trying to force something that's just not meant to be. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't think you even want to do that anymore. You just got the 5 of Cups. I think what is happening is because of the investment made in getting the degree and probably the amount of debt that you're in now because of the degree, you're kind of clinging to it, honey. I don't feel you even want to do that anymore. Not with this 5 of Cups coming out. I'm sorry, honey. All right? So you need to get honest with yourself. What is it that you really want to do? Yeah? So, a peck, my love. I hope that serves. You know? I think, yeah, like, it just shut down. Like, I feel like you heard what you needed to hear. So, we've had a total of like 20, nearly 30 people come through this live tonight. And I just want to say thank you all so much to everybody. I have been trying hard, but the process takes so long. Thanks, Amanda. I'll look into it. Yeah, but do you love what you do? Do you love it? Or are you just using it as doing it because it's a degree and you don't want to feel like you wasted your time? If so, there's a bit of pride you need to swallow there and just be like, well, it is what it is. I'm being pointed in another direction by the universe. Maybe I need to start looking at that. Yeah, like I was managing a law firm in the CBD for 6 years. When I had my mental, neurological break. I had a breakdown in July 2015, I think it was. I really do. If I get an opportunity, I'll give it my 100%, 110% in it. Yes, okay. Well, as long as that's an honest answer and not an answer where you're just like clinging on to the whole, I've got a degree, I have to use it. Do you know what I mean? You got to be honest with yourself, a peck, and only you will know if you're being honest with yourself, and the universe will know if you're being honest with yourself. Okay? So, yeah, I had a nervous breakdown in 2015 running a law firm. Okay, and then I tried to go back into finance. We had an insurance firm, and that lasted not even 6 months. Yeah, and then I had my awakening in 2017. Yeah. So we get pushed and guided and, and nudged by the universe. But if we're not listening or paying attention to those nudges, that's when we have tower moments, a peck. And family. I had my own tower moments. So, yeah. And then 2018, by Feb of 2018, I started creating my website and then launched it in September, October of 2018. And August was when I started reading for people at Psychic and Wellbeing Expos. 5th of August. Apec says, I understand where you're coming from. Yeah, because when you say that you really do love it, if I get an opportunity, I'll give it my 110% in it, a peck. Honestly, sweetheart, there's incongruence there between your heart and your mind. It's like your mind is controlling the way you feel instead of your feelings assisting and supporting and working with your goals. Yeah. There's a disconnect there, I feel. I'm sorry. Like that I'm feeling when I read those words. So maybe have a look at that. All right. So super, super long live. Amazing fucking live tonight, guys. Thank you all so much for being here and tuning in. I have a sale on at the moment, $50 needle charts until sold out. I got guided the other night, 20 to go up for $50, and all my discount services are discounted right now. Okay, they have been for months. They've been at super, super low prices. However, as of 1st of September, all the discounts are being removed. Okay? So book in before the 1st of September. You can book up to 3 months, I think it is, in advance in my calendar. All right? Book in before the 1st of September to get the discount. Because as of the 1st of September, my prices are going back to my regular pricing. And my prices are going to raise all across the board. All right? So jump on the links in the bio, in the highlights, in the description box, in the comments, wherever you are watching this. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I don't post this to Facebook. What am I talking about? So, yeah, get on it. Book a session with me. There are payment plans available. There are recorded sessions available for those who are not in a workable time zone for me and you. And yeah, check out my latest videos. There's the Aqua full moon transit. There is also a weekly energy tip video which I recorded this afternoon or this evening before this video. This will be up on my YouTube as well. The tarot readings are starting back up on the YouTube as well. And yeah, I got a lot of things in the works, and I'm got my heart, my fucking head, my soul, my energy is all fucking good now after this flu. I feel brand new and yeah, ready to do it. So connect, reach out, drop in the comments. You know how it works. Yeah, connect with me, and yeah, I would be honored to assist you however I can. Okay, so thank you all so much for being on the live. I love you guys, and I look forward to catching you on the next Psychic Sunday. Blessings, fam. Bye.